again, brothers and sisters. Next up we have here is Brother Prakash Ali Singh. Brother Prakash had the crowd going with his jokes, his songs. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself first? And then we will get into where this comedy and talent came from.
Well, I was born May 21st, 1968. I was the only blind child in a family of 10.
And what area you
6 brothers, 3 sisters. I live at Skinner Trees, Quarry Village, Siparia, that's South Trinidad.
Okay.
I attended school for the blind at Santa Cruz. My favorite subjects were maths, English, composition, and I was very good in spelling and composing.
So are you visually impaired or blind or?
Well, I am blind from birth. I was born blind, yeah. My mom had a
and this never
rubella.
Stopped you from learning your subjects as math and?
Well, no, it never did. It never
did.
No.
All right, so how was your travels from Siparia to Santa Cruz when you used to go to class? And
well, I come from a very poor family, and my dad had to rent cars or borrow cars or a car to take me to school. So when I go to school, let's say for the beginning of the term after Christmas, I would go home quite for the Easter, or if I would go to school for the August term, I'll go home quite for the August because we couldn't afford the weekend travel.
Every weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was a bit of a challenge then.
It was because I used to miss my parents, but we had a camaraderie in school amongst all the children. We grew up as brothers and sisters and learned to accept each other.
All right. And so tell me a little bit, where did this talent come from? At what age did this talent blossom in your life?
Well, I think I was born with this talent because while growing up, I heard singers like Sundar Popo, people like Lakan Carrier, and people like Yusuf Khan and all those other singers. Then there is an author called Paul Keynes Douglas.
Yes.
That I listened to. Like I can recite almost most of his stories, like Timotenius and Slim and Tantimul and the Oval. And then listening comedy with Larry Joseph, Tommy Joseph, and all of them gave me the ideas.
Your brother Lingo.
Yeah, and well, Lingo is extempo man, so I learned the extempo.
From
yes, I learned extempo, and I think I could give him a good challenge if I'm ready.
All right. Is it your first time coming to the VIP service by the Sai Baba organization?
No, I have been here since its inception, and this stemmed from a strike we had at Blind Welfare where I met the late Dr. Sukhdeo, and we started talking, and then he started suggesting that the blind people and the Sai Baba organization could be more involved, and then they suggested an outing. That was when we were strike. When you strike in Blind Welfare in 1991. We had a strike for betterment, and there's where we met, and we came to know members of the Sai Baba organization.
And how did you enjoy the program today?
I always enjoy the program every year, and today it was very good. I have to say it's one of the best programs I have ever enjoyed.
All right, I see today you had a game going at dominoes with your friends. Is it that you all do this as a challenge, or is something that you all enjoy doing on spare time?
Well, it's something we enjoy doing on spare time, but
yes,
they have the domino tournament at the Trinidad and Tobago Blind Welfare Association, which most blind people take part in. They have prizes and sponsors and all of those things, and the domino game seems to be a very big game in Blind Welfare.
And I know they spoke about you all had some blind cricketers that came with you all today as well. Are you a part of that team?
No, I'm not part of the cricket team, but I support the cricketers.
So you go to cheer them on and sing and build the vibration so that they can bring home the trophy?
Well, yeah, I support the cricket very much.
Do you know, you could tell me if you know anything about Sai Baba or what the organization is about since you have been involved coming to the VIP service?
Well, I think the organization is about keeping religion together and to show people that there's only one God. No matter who you pray to, if you pray to Jesus, Sri Ram, to Allah, to Hanuman, the Sai Baba himself said that religion is just a search for God because there's only one God. And you know, I go with that belief, and I believe in the teachings of Sai Baba. In fact, for those who don't know, there are Sai Baba books in Braille, which we can feel and read.
Do you know of any of the names of those books that you can share with us?
Not often. I read one, but I don't remember the name of it.
Exactly, at the moment. Yeah. All right, so I think this is something we would look into, seeing that Brother Prakash shared that with us. So should in case we have any other visually impaired friends who would like to read some of the Sai literature and learn of the teachings and the universality of the Sai Baba organization and Sai Baba himself, we would look into that so we can assist them.
One improvement, one thing I think we should improve on in this
service activity.
Yeah, service activity is we should have a person who is visually impaired or blind read a scripture, if it's from a Bible or even one of these Sai Baba books that we have in Braille, so that it would demonstrate to the people who don't know that, you know, there is a way that, you know, blind people can read and educate themselves also.
And they are no different
from nobody else.
Could you share one last clean joke with us, with our viewers? I know you always say that you will not say anything rude because you know the organization very well, and that is not your take on when you're giving jokes. So could you share?
Well, you know, there's a time and a place
for
everything.
Correct.
If I perform at a show, that's a different ball game.
Okay.
If I perform at a religious function, that's a different thing. Right. But there was this fella who couldn't see well, and this fella who had sight, and this sighted fella was guiding this blind man. So they went to thief coconut. So when they went to thief this coconut, the fella who could see well, he climbed up the tree. And when he picked the first crop, vap, he had the blind fella, "You're doing well, man, you're doing well." He picked the second crop, vap, he said, "Come on, man, pick like you're thief, we come to thief, you know, we had to get out of here fast." So this fella who could see whole a dry branch and he fall down, badap, the fella said, "That's a solid crop, pick two like that and come now, we're going home."
Thank you very much for sharing that last joke with us, and we look forward to seeing you next year for our next VIP service.
Once as God spares life, you can be sure that I will be here each and every year.
All right, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.